Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sunkara. Friends, this video will be helpful to the CPC students, particularly on the topic of the interrogatories. Order 11 deals with the interrogatories. Even Section 30 of the CPC deals with the interrogatories regarding summons I told you. Right? This is also a celebrity case. The case you can read it as Zee Media Corporation Limited, that is GTV, versus M.S.Dhoni, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, very famous cricketer. Second is Sudhir Chowdhury, he is a journalist. And third one is Sampath Kumar IPS. So this is relating to OS number 50 by 2023, decided on 31/8/2023 by two judges bench. So Justice R. Mahadevan and second is Justice Muhammad Shafiq. In this case, they held that the interrogatories shall be answered by the opposite party, and that too it is for the court to decide whether the interrogatories can be answered or not. So friends, you all know that the purpose of interrogatories is to get information about the adverse party. If at all any doubts are there, no doubt you might have filed the so-called written statement, but still if the party raises any doubt, then they can put the interrogatories and get the answers. This is the purpose of interrogatories. The two judges bench. So let us go back to the facts of the case, then it will be easy for you to understand. In 2014, Sri M.S.Dhoni, he filed a defamation suit. OS number, I will tell you, just now I have told you, 250 or something. He filed OS against Zee Media, that Chowdhury, who is a journalist, and Sampath Kumar IPS officer. Why? This is you have to know. So before that period, Sampath Kumar, who worked in the Q bench, he has given a press statement alleging that the involvement of Dhoni is also there in cricket betting, simply to say. But you know, he is a very cool guy. M.S. Dhoni, very famous cricketer. So this news went like viral and he was literally defamed. So therefore, he instituted a civil suit in that OS number, right, against Zee Media for 100 crores. That case is pending in Madras court. Right. So in this case, some Zee Media says they have based on the statement of Mr. Sampath Kumar IPS, basing on which they have published, that is, aired the views that M.S. Dhoni is involved in the so-called betting case, which is not correct. And in this connection, they have written some written statement they have filed, and to better understand the written statement, Mr. Dhoni, he has posed 17 interrogatories. Of course, on behalf of him, the lawyer would have posed 17 interrogatories. Right? Now, the problem is whether these interrogatories can be accepted or not. Right? Before dealing with the subject, let me read Section 30, Power to Order, Discovery and the like. In this, Section 30, Clause A, the court may make such orders in all matters relating to delivery and answering the interrogatories. So they can give summons to the witnesses, or they can ask the people to reply to the interrogatories. This is Section 30. Likewise, if you go to Section 11, Order 11, it is containing 22 rules, 1 to 20. Discovery and inspection. The heading will be discovery and inspection. So discovery can be done by the interrogatories. So please remember, the interrogatories can be given with the leave of the court. So the interrogatories should be given only at one time, and of course Rule 11 says further and further also can be given, right? So please remember, the interrogatories please remember, are there to get the information but not cross-examination. Please remember, it is not for counter-inter. So it is only for understanding the case of the opposite party, and to strengthen our own case, interrogatories will be given. And please remember, according to order number 6, I think, objections to interrogatories to answer. Rule number 6 says, yes, you can raise objection, but it is for the court to set aside or strike out the interrogatories. If not, you have to answer them. This is what happened. Now, the Honorable Court, Madras Court, they said, no, he has posed 17 interrogatories. M.S.Dhoni posed 17 interrogatories. The court said you have to answer. In this regard, Zee Media filed an appeal before the Honorable High Court of Madras, stating that, please remember, the set of questions are on the point of law. Please remember, the set of questions should be only pointed on the question of fact, not on the law. And secondly, they are intended for cross-examination. Cross-examination, Mr. Dhoni wanted to prepare his affidavit basing on the interrogatories. So it is not advisable. That is what the other side said. Single judge allowed the interrogatories without weighing it on the basis of reasonableness or vexatiousness. All these things they have written. It is quite common. Even though you are the advocate, you will be saying like that only. But Dhoni said it is a well-reasoned order. Now, the observation of the court. The court, that is High Court, observed that interrogatories were used only to understand the case of the opposite party and to strengthen their case. In this correction, if they get it out. So normally, you may file the written statement which with bombarding line, because Zee Media is also an ordinary institution. So they can engage highest Supreme Court lawyers, and if their verdict, if their version is not understandable, definitely you can put the so-called interrogatories. Right? So when you want material facts to be sought, definitely you can file the interrogatories. So the court considered the material on the record. They have seen the 17 interrogatories posed by Mr. Dhoni, and they concur with the specific finding given by the learned judge. Learned judge allowed them. So the allowing of the interrogatory is 100% correct. There is no point in saying no, because you have to answer that. You should not take the technical grounds. The interpretation should be liberal interpretation. That means if at all anybody puts an interrogatories, you answer them. What is that you are going to lose? So that is the observation of the court. So very good case law, particularly regarding interrogatories. We did not find any case law. So please keep it in your record, see it, study the record, study the case law, and definitely if you get a question on the interrogatories, please cite this Zee Media versus M.S. Dhoni case. Okay. So with this, I am concluding. Thank you very much.